Hey everyone, today I'm going to be talking about Luca. Luca is the latest Pixar animated film and is directed by Enrico Casarosa in its feature-length directorial debut after previously working on La Luna, the short animated film. Set on the Italian Riviera between the 1950s and 1960s, the film centres on Luca Paguro, a sea monster with the ability to assume human form while on land, who then explores the town of Portorosso with his new best friend Alberto, during which he experiences a life-changing summer. So Luca marks a bit of a departure from the typical Pixar structure that we've been getting used to. There's no big grand adventure, there's no big evil villain to overcome, there's no real exploration of deep philosophical topics. What the film is really just a sort of small, gentle, nostalgic story that just explores youth, friendship, and chasing dreams. The film feels a bit like some of Studio Ghibli's work, including Ponyo, Kiki's Delivery Service, Whisper of the Heart. It kind of tries to capture some of that slice-of-life simplicity that those films had, combined with the kind of more fantastical elements of Ponyo. Indeed, this film was quite heavily inspired by works like that. The town Portorosso is a direct reference to the Hayao Miyazaki film Porco Rosso. And again, there were some very similar elements, I thought, just in terms of animation and design. I thought they did a really solid job of replicating that style and feeling of those Ghibli films. I think the animation in this is really wonderful, and the world design helps to bring this really lovely, warm authenticity to the whole thing. I did find the character models quite ugly, though. They kind of reminded me a bit of the characters from the game 2 Point Hospital, kind of mixed with a weird amalgamation of kind of Aardman's animation style, which I don't think translates as well to CGI. It just doesn't have that same charm for me. I think some people have criticised the simplicity of the story in this film. That wasn't really a problem for me. My main problem was just that I just didn't find the characters particularly interesting, really. And that made it quite hard to kind of get more invested in the more emotional kind of aspects of the story, the emotional beats. So they didn't land particularly well with me. Some of the comedic aspects of the film I thought were quite good. Like, I particularly enjoyed it when Luca's parents came onto land and they were trying to search for him. And they're just kind of like chucking water on all the kids and dumping them in the fountain, just trying to find where Luca is. That had me laughing a few times. But I think that was pretty much the only emotional reaction the film really got out of me. And also I just found the whole kind of thing quite forgettable. I only watched the film a few days ago and I can barely remember anything about it, and I don't think that's a good sign. Luca certainly isn't a bad film by any stretch of the imagination, but I just don't think it's particularly good. I think it's the perfect example of a perfectly fine film, and I think that's a bit of a shame coming from an animation studio that used to be known and lauded for just how high quality their films were. They tried to pull off Studio Ghibli's slice of life style, and they did certainly succeed in some regards. The animation's wonderful, and there's lots of charm, but I doubt this is going to be remembered as one of Pixar's better films. I've been debating what score to give this film, but based off my rating system, I'm going to have to give Luca a 5 out of 10. What did you think of Luca? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this review. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in another video.